Excellencies, Ministers in charge of disaster management of the ASEAN member states and Timor-Leste, Excellencies, Ministers of the People's Republic of China, Japan, and the Republic of Korea, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am pleased to welcome all distinguished delegates and participants of the 13th ASEAN Ministerials Meeting on Disaster Management and the 14th Conference of the Parties to the ASEAN Agreement on Disaster Management and Emergency Response, COP to ADDMER. And the theme, 20 Years of ADDMER, ASEAN's Vision for Global Leadership in Disaster Resilience. It is a great honor for Cambodia to assume the chairmanship of the AMMDM and COP to ADDMER in 2025, at a crucial time when ASEAN is striving to consolidate its visions of global leadership in disaster resilience. I recall that this is the third time Cambodia has had the honor of hosting the AMMDM, the first in 2004 and the second in 2015. Since signing in 2005, ADDMER has become the cornerstone of our collective commitment to prevention, preparedness, response, and recovery across the regions. May I take this opportunity to express appreciations to the ASEAN Committee on Disaster Management in guiding and overseeing the implementation of the ADDMER Working Program 2021-2025. As well as governing board of the ASEAN Coordinating Center for Humanitarian Assistance on Disaster Management, or AHA Center, in providing guidance on the operationalization of the AHA Center. Accomplishment in both policy and operational fronts are essential in achieving the aspiration of the ADDMER and the ASEAN leaders' declarations in accordance with the ASEAN Community Vision 2045. And the ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community Strategic Plan, as well as other strategic plans. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, disasters in all forms remain a constant challenge to all nations. Whether large or small, a disaster leaves profound impact on people and societies. Under the intensifying threat of climate change, disasters are occurring with great frequency, severity, and unpredictability. Recent occurrences such as devastating earthquakes, floods, tropical cyclones have resulted in high death toll and significant damage. From Cambodia's perspective, there is a need to differentiate disaster relief action in urban area from those in a rural area, particularly for floods. With growing urbanization and shifting demographics, the existing infrastructure in urban area is unable to support the rapidly growing size of populations using them and to endure the frequency and magnitude of adverse natural disasters. When it comes to mass evacuation in rural areas, it can be difficult to find safe gathering places, ideally with roof and access to clean water and sanitary facilities. As a result, vulnerable groups, particularly women, children, and elderly, are people with disabilities, are being put at further extreme risk. In the face of these challenges, our collective action not only focus on the immediate disaster relief and urgent needs of the people, but also aim at the long-term reconstruction or redesign of infrastructure that is more resilient to climate change, both in urban and rural areas. Beyond the challenges in terms of financial resources and hard infrastructure, we must recognize the capacity, knowledge, and experiences in disaster management and events within the regions. I believe that many could agree to the above observations, and therefore, to ensure comprehensive and robust disaster management and emergency response systems, ASEAN needs a flexible and innovative implementation of the ADDMER. Thus far, we have successfully implemented 3 ADDMER working programs, as reported by His Excellency Senior Minister Kun Kim. I am pleased to note official launch of the 4th ADDMER Work Program 2026-2030 at the 13th AMMDM. 20 years have passed since the ADDMER was signed in 2005. I noted with great satisfaction many concrete achievements made through the implementation of successive ADDMER works programs by ACDM and partners under the strategic guidance of the AMMDM. As ASEAN is envisioning global leadership in disaster management, we look forward to the establishment of regular consultation mechanism with more ASEAN external partners at AMMDM level in the near future. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to further rejuvenate our disaster management efforts, I wish to highlight 5 key priorities for our collective attentions. 1, enhancing preparedness through stronger early warning system and predictive capabilities to address emerging challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and cascading disasters. 2, promoting multi-stakeholder partnerships by engaging in private sector, academia, and civil society to foster innovation and mobilize resources. 3, leveraging technology and innovation, including artificial intelligence, geospatial tools, and data analytics to enhance precision and efficiency of disaster response. 4, strengthening global linkages by building on ASEAN's partnerships with international institutions such as the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction to align strategic with Sendai framework. And 5, sharing ASEAN's knowledge, best practices, and lessons learned with other regions, particularly in community-based disaster risk management and cross-border collaborations. As we commemorate 20 years of ADDMER's shared achievements, we should be proud of the resilience we have built together through robust multilateral cooperation, shared strength, solidarity, mutual assistance, and most importantly, the sense of community. Cambodia firmly commits to working closely with all member states and partners to further strengthen regional and international cooperation related to disaster management frameworks and to advance the ASEAN Community Vision 2045. Lastly, I wish the event's fruitful deliberations and all delegates a pleasant stay in the Kingdom of Cambodia. May this meeting strengthen ASEAN's unity and chart a stronger path toward resilience. I now declare the opening of the 13th ASEAN Ministerial Meeting on Disaster Management and the 14th Conference of the Parties to the ASEAN Agreement on Disaster Management and Emergency Response and related meeting. Thank you very much.